That bride is actually my lover and is pregnant with my child. I actually had sex with Sarah while Alan and his stupid father were drunk.
We're done with any and all trade with your company from today.
My name is Alan. I'm a 31-year-old office employee that's going to be getting married tomorrow. I met my fiancée Sarah at the office.
What's up?
It's from Sarah. She's asking if she can go over from now. Welcome home! Welcome home!
Wait, you're over?
Nah, I just came here to send off Sarah. I didn't want anything to happen to your important fiancé. I'm sorry. Thank you for that. Alright, see you guys tomorrow. Why don't you hang out? Oh, come on, you guys are all here. I don't want to intrude. You're not intruding. I think my dad would be happy too. Dad, it's Sean. Wow, you really don't mind.
I mean, we didn't spend any money for a room, so who cares?
Let's drink up, Mr. Sean. Hopefully everything goes well with Alan and Sarah along with our companies. We need your help.
I can't say no to you, Mr. Carl.
Thank you.
I was also pretty excited about the wedding, so I drank a lot. You really don't feel embarrassed that you're acting that humble when you're the CEO?
I mean, I'm only able to be the CEO because of people like you, Sean.
Oh, come on. You're just being a pansy. I feel so bad for people in your company. I would have swapped jobs already.
Yeah, there might be people that feel that way.
No, I'm saying that there are people like that. You need to face reality.
You got this, Mr. Sean.
Yeah, I got this.
Is he asleep? Awake?
Asleep.
They both can't handle their alcohol.
Now we can have plenty of fun.
Yeah, I don't want them to wake up in the middle of it, so let's go to Alan's room.
You're such a little devil.
Yeah, we can move forward with the other stuff too.
Yeah, you got it.
You've got the same blood type and Alan is kind, so I'm sure we'll figure it out.
Welcome everyone to Alan's wedding. How many? One. Understood. Please hand over your gifts. Thanks. We actually have a campaign going on now where you can pay more. What do you say? No thanks. Okay, then I will direct you to our other campaign that is a special sale on gifts and money. How about that? What do you mean? Well, I sell you some things for a very special price. You have several options. One of them is a whistle that I bought on a whim during Prime Day. Another is a pair of shorts that I was pressured into buying when I went on to go buy other clothes. The third option is some warm clothing that is paper thin and doesn't work at all as advertised. I don't want any of them. Okay, understood. For people who turn that down, we provide free tickets to Theo's bar for an increased price. I don't need that either. Okay, sure. Customers that turn that down...
Enough! I was waiting to listen and see how far you go, but... Oh, go ahead. Please don't bother with him.
Thanks.
That took way too long. How many more sales pitches did you have left?
16 more.
That's so many! How about finding a job instead of thinking about stupid sales pitches?
Oh, shut up. I don't have any money, so I need to figure out a way to make some money.
You're slowly going to the dark side, so you need to really be careful.
That's not true. I don't do scams, and I don't force people, and I explain everything so that they know what they're getting into.
You're barely legal right now. If I see you doing this again, I'm gonna make you eat 10 boiling hot sausages.
This is so interesting. Here you are. Also, keep that bottle in reserve. Woo! Hell yeah! Let's go! You're really such a kind and easily manipulated person, Mr. Carl.
I didn't know this was happening while I was getting ready with Sarah. We exchanged our vows in church afterwards and the party began.
Here is the groom, Mr. Allen and his boss, Mr. Sean.
Yo, hello!
Are you okay? Your face is quite red.
I'm good, man. Leave it to me. I'm someone that knows Alan and Sarah well. Honestly, Alan is pretty invisible at work, and I don't even know if he's there sometimes.
Oh, I don't really like dark jokes. Right, Mr. Theo?
Dwayne Johnson. So Cold Steve Austin. Batista.
He does everything that he's asked of. However, he does nothing other than what's asked of him. In other words, he's just a person that can't move on his own. Alan got married too soon.
Hey, MC, Mr. Sean had quite a bit of booze before the speech, so he might be losing it right now. We should stop him now.
Yeah, thank you for that, Mr.
Oh, I'm not done. Let me finish. The bride is my lover and is pregnant with my child.
Huh? What?
Mr. Sean, I don't know if that kind of joke is appropriate.
By the way, I've been sleeping with her for 5 years now. What? Huh? I actually slept with her while Alan and his father were knocked out cold. I banged her real good. You're welcome, Alan. And thanks for saving us the hotel money. Everyone was just stunned by Sean's sudden statement. I was suddenly confused with what just happened, too. I can't look towards Sarah right now. I'm too scared. What do I do? Sarah, I'm going to divorce my wife, so be mine. You've got my kid in your belly anyway, so who cares? I'll take care of you.
What? But we said the baby will be raised by Alan.
I just felt my paternal instincts wake up. I can't have my kid raised by some pansy like Alan. An affair. And pregnancy. Sarah, wake me up from this nightmare.
Look at him trembling like a bitch. He's literally crying like a bitch, too. I really cannot look at you as a man. Good husband, though.
Why not as a man?
Literally that. You don't provide me any sense of safety.
Safety?
Yep, when you're with a man that doesn't provide safety, a girl wants more stimulation. And who stimulated me? Sean. I never felt that kind of pleasure and excitement from you, Alan.
Sarah, answer me, damn it.
What? No.
Why not? I'm a manager.
Because Alan is going to take over his father's company one day. I'd rather be the CEO's wife than the manager's wife.
That's the only reason? The CEO's just sitting there like nothing happened with his son while his son just got cucked by his wife. This business ain't shit.
Sir, his company is one of our big-time clients. You need to stop. No, this is already too far gone. How are we supposed to settle things now?
Settle? I'm gonna spread it. Face reality, Sarah. Alan isn't only a pansy. He's just a nobody. He can't protect you.
I mean, you're not wrong, okay?
What?
I'm calling this whole thing off.
Whoa!
What?
Enough! I'm never doing business with your company anymore.
What?
What do you mean, what? Did you really expect anything else?
No, I understand that, but are you sure you should be doing that? You said you wanted in on the project, so I let you in on it. And you're just abandoning it on your own. You dummy rummy. You're not gonna be getting any of the profits from this project.
I don't care about that stupid project. I just wanted to help Alan's company. I don't care about me, but I'm going to make sure that you pay for what you've done to Alan. Sarah, you're also going to see pain.
Wait, seriously? He's super pissed.
Alan, we're leaving.
Oh yeah, Miss MC, can I have the mic? I'm the groom, Alan. I'm so sorry for everyone who came today. The wedding is called off. I will be returning all the gifts you've provided with us today. Excuse us. Dad, wait! This was the worst wedding that I could ever experience. Sean and Sarah would experience hell and pain that they have never even known before. I'm never going to forgive them. Trouble busters! Guys, you don't have to go home. We're just gonna have our own wedding party now. New groom.
That is not what you should be saying right now. We need to go apologize to Mr. Carl immediately. Our company is going to get hit hard by this.
It's totally fine. We don't care if that tiny little dinky CEO left.
I'm extremely disgusted by this. I'm not going to trade with you anymore either.
Huh? That goes with us as well.
How could you cuck his son? We're out as well, you terrible human. This is really bad. We're really going to have problems now.
No, it's fine. We don't need that stupid trio of weaklings either. It's just a small dent in our profits. It's fine.
What are you talking about? Mr. Carl was the key person in this whole deal. He was the origin.
What? No way.
Seriously, if Mr. Carl is quitting, then that means over 90% of the companies that we're trading with will leave us. He's incredibly loved by everyone around.
Seriously?
Seriously? You didn't know the influence he has? Look at this! All of the other companies that had any interaction with us are leaving!
They probably have to go use the bathroom, right?
We're done for! I don't care about him anymore. Let's go apologize ourselves!
There's no way that all those people are listening to that guy, right? Come on, Sarah. Let's have a wedding.
No, we can't. Most of the people left.
They all went to the bathroom.
The Undertaker, Mysterio, John Cena!
We're so terribly sorry. Yeah, this isn't a problem that can be solved with sorry. We're really sorry. We didn't think that you had that kind of power. I've truly felt the wrath of your strength.
Well, that's fine. Mr. Chris. Sir, what kind of people do you hire in your company? A manager at your company has an affair with my son's wife, gets her pregnant, and then reveals all of that at the wedding party? That's preposterous! I'm so sorry, sir. No one knew that they had that kind of relationship. Okay, then. That means that you have poor management. I don't care how much you beg. I'm not going to change my decision. I'm not dealing with your company anymore.
I'm sorry, but I'm done too. I'm not gonna go back to that company anymore.
Alan, I'm so sorry.
You probably didn't know that about 90% of all companies that have any sort of dealings with your company were referred to by my father in one way, shape, or form. They will leave you with us too.
In other words, you're done. Serves you right.
I'm so sorry. I will make sure that these two are terminated immediately and removed from the company.
What?
Fired?
Of course you're going to be fired. We cannot have this man leave our company. We need to leave to protect the company.
You seem pretty chill about everything, Sarah.
Well, it's not like I got a lot to lose. I lose what? Alan, the Sean, and my job? I can find another man and I'll just find some desk job somewhere.
You're still not really sure about what's gonna happen to you, huh?
What?
I'm going to sue you for damages, and I'm sure his wife will be suing you too. You're probably gonna have to pay 50 to 60K total. You probably won't be able to do anything for the next year.
What? 60K?
You're definitely gonna pay too. Just so you know, you won't be able to rely on any of your relatives either. They've all told me that they will cut ties with you after this whole thing.
What? I didn't hear about that.
They told me to tell you. They don't even want to talk to you. I guess you're not so sleepy anymore.
I'm sorry, Alan. I was just being spoiled by your kindness.
Shut up, you bitch! You think I'm going to just let you go with that? I was about to forget about it, but you're also involved in the reviewing at the party, so I'll be suing you for that too. I mean, he was the primary culprit in that, so I'm sure it won't be much, but
Well, how much is not much?
I'll take at least 10K there. I want you to experience hell. Oh, and I'm terminating the lease of that apartment too. You better get out ASAP.
No. I can't count on Alan or Sean and my house. What am I supposed to do?
I don't know and I don't care.
Alan!
Sean, you're going to be experiencing a similar amount of pain. Whoa, wait, hang on, Alan. I've taken great care of you. You were taking great care of Sarah. Don't get it wrong.
Sean, you're worse than Sarah. I don't care what kind of intent you had, but your actions caused our entire business to collapse. I'm going to be expecting monetary compensation.
How much?
I don't know how much, but you better at least expect over 100K.
100K?
You hang out here, Mr. Chris. We need to talk about what we're going to do going forward. Yes, sir.
What about us?
Get out! I'm not going to forgive either of you. I'm never going to forgive what you've done to my son.
Are you doing that because you're angry with us?
What?
What happened between Sarah and I's private business?
Sean, shut up!
I'm not shutting up, you cold-hearted boss. If I shut up now, I'm gonna lose my job and be sued.
Of course, I hate you.
Well, that's just about the party, right? I'm talking about before the party. The day of the party, you were fine with me talking all the smack I wanted.
Yeah, that's true.
You're not embarrassed that you're such a pansy as a CEO?
I'm only able to be a CEO because of people like you.
If you had said something that you were one of the biggest contributors to our company, I wouldn't have said anything at the party. I have drank with you time and time again, so you knew how I was when I was drunk. How could you let me be like that? You're scheming against me. Oh, wow.
What kind of mental gymnastics did you do to get there?
I told you during the party, but I'll tell you again. I don't mind when you talk to me personally. If you feel better and can work, fine. That's all okay. But you use that to hurt someone near and dear to me. I'm not going to forgive you. You were a manager. You slept with your employee's wife, got her pregnant, then told everyone at the wedding party. You don't understand how much you've betrayed and hurt people? I don't want that kind of person near me or my company. That's the public reason. If you want to retort, now is your chance.
Please, give me another chance.
I'm sorry, Alan. I'll never cheat on you again. Protect me!
Miss Helen, please call security. Please. If you don't forgive us, we'll lose everything. Please.
Get off of me, you persistent gnats! The reason you're losing everything is because of your own actions. Own up to them.
I'll get an abortion. Then we can have our own child, okay?
You really think I'm gonna say yes? You're the one that canceled the wedding to begin with.
Get them, Mr. Security.
Show us mercy!
Alan, save me! It's all Sean's fault!
They were both pretty horrible. They were taken by security, but they wouldn't stop resisting, so the police were called. They were released quickly, but Sean was fired, sued by his company for 230K, sued by me for 30K plus 10K for defamation, and also sued by his wife for 30K for a grand total of 300K. After being fired, he worked many temp agency jobs and has been paying back his debt. Sarah was let go and was sued by me for 30K plus 10K for damages and defamation, and sued by Sean's wife for 30K in damages for a total of 70K. She was also screwed. Just like Sean, she held several jobs and has been paying off her debt. The company that I had worked at managed to keep its relationship with my father's company because of Mr. Chris profusely apologizing. It was more so that he felt bad for the other employees having to face the wrath when it was Sarah and Sean's actions. I found a new job working at my father's company and I'm working hard to become someone that's good enough to be the CEO. I'm gonna get over this deep wound and find a real good wife.
You know why I pulled you over?
No, not at all.
You ignored that light back there.
What? No, I didn't.
You're gonna go against an officer of the law? You're under arrest.
I'm a natural-born red-headed male. It's a date. I'm gonna be going on a date with the beautiful Cindy. I've reserved a wonderful French place so that Cindy will definitely be happy.
Alan, I'm waiting.
I'm on the way. I can hear the lovely sound of...
You, the red sedan, stop!
Huh? I couldn't ignore the directions of an officer, so I decided to pull over.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good.
You know why I pulled you over?
No, not at all.
Because you ran that light over there.
What? No, I didn't.
You're gonna go against a police officer? You're under arrest.
What? Why would I be under arrest if I disagree with what you're saying?
That's common sense. I'm a hand of the law. I'm basically a walking constitution.
Yeah, that means you really need to confirm what you're charging me with before you arrest me.
I saw you blow past that light.
No, it was green.
It was definitely red. So yeah, okay, let's move forward. You're gonna get a ticket, so give me your name.
Oh, wait, hang on. Don't just move forward. I haven't done anything worth getting a ticket for. This is a false accusation.
Yeah, whatever the cops say in this world goes. You should understand that.
I'm not going to cave to that brutality.
You know, if you don't start to comply, this kind officer's gonna start getting angry.
Is that a threat?
Shut up! Hurry up and let me write you a ticket.
What the hell? Why are you breaking my car?
Huh? This was here to begin with. So, what's your name?
It's Alan.
Alan? Sounds like someone who would blow past a red light. This is pretty much all I need as proof.
I don't understand.
You look like you're probably not very popular amongst the ladies, and you're kind of a pansy. But your car seems to be nice. You must be doing something bad on the side, huh?
Not at all.
Yeah, sure. That's what they all say.
Well, what the hell is wrong with this guy? Whatever the case, I'm gonna make him pay for the damage he just did to the car.
So, what do you do for a living?
Same thing as you.
Huh?
I'm also a police officer.
What?
You don't know the face of your police chief?
Wait, is this?
He doesn't even know the face of the police chief. This is it. It's gonna be so nice seeing his face when he figures it out. I'm sure he's gonna start getting pale now. I'm gonna get a good look at that face. Ah!
You little! How dare you impersonate an officer in front of a cop? You got balls!
What? Impersonate? Why would I bother impersonating an officer in front of an actual cop? Look at this! This is a real badge! You've got one just like it!
Shut up! I know for sure that you're guilty! You off today?
Yeah?
Done! Gotcha, kid! Let me teach you something. You can't carry your badge when you're not on duty. Once you're on duty, you gotta store it in the safe back at the station. It's to prevent it from being lost.
That rule varies by state. Some jurisdictions allow you to have your badge because you can encounter crime off duty and you need to handle it. There are a lot of crimes that you need to prove that you're actually a police officer, so some departments actually require you to always carry your badge when you're outside your home. There are people like you who push their authority on you and abuse their power too, so I realize now how important it is to carry your badge.
Who the hell are you calling abusive? This badge looks pretty good. If you didn't lie about something else, I might have actually fallen for it. You must have watched too many detective shows. Your lie is making you dig your own grave.
What are you talking about?
You're definitely not a police chief. The youngest ones are almost 40. You're clearly only like 30. There's no way that someone that young could be a chief.
Excuse you, I'm 42 years old.
Yeah, you don't look 42, idiot. What, did you drink some magical potions?
I'm 42, but I want to look younger, so I'm trying to maintain my looks.
What? What are you talking about? You can't stop yourself from aging just cause.
Look at my license. Look at the age. You can tell I'm 42.
I see. You're really 42 years old.
Right?
You're really trying to look younger when you're already 42 years old? How gross.
What? I don't need you to be critiquing me about my looks.
Whatever. I'm writing you a ticket, so tell me what you really do.
You're seriously too oppressive. I'm a damn police officer.
I'm over that lie. Seriously, the fact that you not only blew past that red light, but you're impersonating a federal officer means that you're basically screwed, buddy. There's no chance of parole or probation, so good luck.
Yeah, I'm not sure why I'm under arrest when I haven't even broken any traffic laws. And I don't get why you're telling me what's going to happen to me legally. Why would I be sent to prison for a traffic violation?
I could just make something up to make sure that you do actually get a prison sentence. Don't you dare underestimate an officer.
You really need to get a psych eval with how horrible you sound. What department are you with? What's your name?
Why the hell do I have to tell you that? You better not question a police officer. You seen the old westerns where the people at the bar start questioning the man that walks in with his guns blazing? It's the same thing. You're just a grunt.
I don't get that at all. A police officer must properly present proof that he is an actual officer if asked. That's a law. You're currently conducting an investigation, which means that if I ask for your badge and ID, you have to present it. Otherwise, what you're doing is unlawful.
Shut up! You whine too much!
Ah! My red sports car! Ah!
Whatever, I'll show you. Here, this is the badge that you're actually allowed to use to do whatever you want to anyone you want, even if they're not guilty.
You don't understand how horrible what you're saying is, do you? I'm gonna make this an issue. You understand?
You're just some random civvy. You're not gonna do anything to me. You don't have any witnesses, and everything you say is just gonna be your word against me. So just admit to your crimes and take the ticket. What the hell are you smoking, dude?
You're a piece of shit. If you don't want to get charged for coercion and blackmailing, you better stop now. I know what your name is now, so I think I'm just gonna go ahead either way.
You still are gonna be going that route? You going to the route of I'm a police officer?
It's just a fact, so you better be ready.
Whatever. I wasn't going to take it this far, but I'll make sure that the chance of you doing anything are zero.
What are you? Just as I was about to ask, he suddenly slammed his head into my car and screaming.
Ah! It hurts! It hurts so bad! I was abused by a civilian! Steven to dispatch! I just tried to pull over a civilian for running a red light, and he assaulted me! Get an ambulance over here right away! And back up! I need backup right away!
What? Are you trying to incriminate me for assault?
And just like that, no evidence. That's why you were so confident you could hurt me, right? I'm not an idiot either. I knew about your recorder the whole time.
You're such a piece of shit.
You can say whatever you want. You're just some loser that's trash for someone who's ahead of the law. How do you feel about losing your hopes and dreams, huh?
Damn it!
Eat shit! Eat shit! Thank you for coming, sir! Is this the man that was being violent? Yes, that's him. He blew past a red light, impersonated an officer, then assaulted me. He then destroyed his recorder to destroy the evidence.
That's not true. This person is lying through his teeth. I didn't conduct any traffic violations, and I'm not a fake cop. I didn't lay a single finger on him.
Excuse me, would you mind telling me the detail? Oh my god! Huh? Chief Allen!
I'm off duty. At ease.
What did Steven do to you?
Oh, you know, honestly, too much. I think we need to invent a new word to describe what he did to me. Right, Officer Steven?
Huh? Wait, seriously? Police chief?
Yep, seriously.
You don't even know the face of the police chief? What?
So, now that your boss, who seems to know who I am, showed up, come with me to the station.
What?
You use your position of power as a police officer to abuse what you thought was a civilian. I'm gonna prosecute you to the full extent of my abilities. I'm never going to forgive you.
Trouble Buster! I see. You're going to say that Chief Allen blew past the light and then assaulted you? Yes, that's exactly what happened. I saw it with my own eyes. I told Chief Allen that he ran a red light, but the one thing that I screwed up with was thinking that he was just impersonating an officer. But is that really my fault? Look at him. He runs red lights and hurts people like it's nothing. Sir, is what he's saying true?
Not a single thing coming out of this worm's mouth is the truth. Can I make a phone call?
Of course.
Excuse me.
Officer Mark, everything he's saying is a lie. You don't believe me, right? You know, Steven, I want to believe you, but that man is known for being a symbol of justice. I really don't think that he would pretend like he didn't know he just made a traffic violation or assaulted you. So you're saying I'm lying? Yeah, honestly, I do think you're lying. I want you to be lying. You're so horrible! You're just kissing his ass because he's the police chief. I want to cover for you too, but you've got a pretty horrible reputation as a cop. I've heard from several other officers that you're essentially threatening people to give them tickets. That's just because they're jealous that they don't make as many convictions as me. I work hard every day. What's wrong with that? Calm down. I'm just telling you, you're fighting a losing battle here. This is not good. Damn it! What the hell's going on? I'm not gonna win if they chief is my opponent. I guess I have to just try and meet him in the middle. Try to just let it go.
Sorry to keep you two waiting.
It's okay, sir. Chief Allen?
Yes?
Thinking about what I did, I think I could have stopped you and talked to you better. How about we just drop everything and let it all go?
I'm gonna say no. If what you're saying is true, then you have no reason to let anything go, right?
No, I feel like what I did was right, but...
Then you needed to stick to your guns. Doesn't matter if I'm the chief or not. You just need to do what you think is right.
This little prick doesn't know how to just let things go! But still, Chief Allen, the problem here is that neither of you have any proof of anything happening. If only we had the recorder intact. Oh, that thing was completely destroyed, beyond repair.
You're the one that broke it.
Oh, come on, you did all the breaking. Come on, you two are both police officers and neither of you have definite proof of anything happening. You are our boss, but I can't just take your side because you're the chief. I'm not saying that you're lying, but...
I mean, I don't blame you. We both have opposing statements and we don't exactly have any proof. I know you want proof.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, well then, don't worry.
Huh?
Well, the data in the recorder is actually intact up until a certain point.
What? Really?
Yeah, my recorder sends the data back to my PC back at home. You never know what's gonna happen, you know? I have a little pocket Wi-Fi like this. See?
I see. Then we would be able to see what happened up until the recorder was destroyed. This is gonna be good enough proof to see it really happened.
Yes, indeed. I've asked my younger sister to bring it by for me.
Incredible, sir.
I think you'll be blown away. An active police officer pulling over someone for no reason, damaging their vehicle, hitting his own head on the car to fake assault, and then destroying the camera with a negligent discharge of his firearm. I'm positive that it was all recorded. So, man, that was bad.
Damn it, Steven! You really did all that? I plead the fifth.
You definitely did it!
I don't really remember. I think I might have said some misleading things.
Yeah, I wish it was just misleading statements.
Sorry!
What do you mean?
About the whole traffic violation thing. I think it was green. Probably.
No, it was definitely green.
Then we'll just say it was green.
No, it literally was green. Is that the attitude you have when you're enforcing laws?
I'm not perfect, you know.
How are you even acting as a police officer with an attitude like that? You said that I ignored a traffic light. I said I didn't. That's that. Let's just check the recorder for proof.
I can't let that happen.
Why?
You know why. Why are you being mean?
What are you talking about? What are you being so anxious for? So nervous?
Come on, you've done enough.
Okay, what do you mean? Let's just hang on till the recorder data gets here.
Damn it, Steven! You're in front of the chief! Act like it! I can't just stay calm when I'm cornered like this!
What do you mean you're cornered? I know for a fact that what I said and did is true, so I'm not feeling cornered at all.
Staying true to your duty, sir?
Yeah, exactly.
I might have just imagined you assaulting me with me slipping and banging my head on your car. What kind of imagination do you have?
It's in the past. Let's just let it go. It's all in the recorder.
No, let's not look at that data!
Huh? Why?
Because, I'm like 90% at fault here.
90%? So I'm 10% at fault?
Yeah, you're at fault for not behaving like a mature adult. Do you have fun bullying a weak newbie police officer as a man in a position of power?
I'm not bullying you at all. Don't act like you're the victim.
Let's just end all this with you. Looking forward to me cleaning up my act.
You're the one that didn't let me do that. I probably would have just dropped if you admitted you were wrong about the traffic violation, but then you banged my car up with your baton and then injured yourself to charge me with aggravated assault. It's not good enough to just say clean up your act.
You know, I was just being an active young man.
Yeah, there's no way I'm just gonna let it go. Imagine if I was actually a civilian. You even literally explained how you were above a regular civilian. You said something about how you're a hand of the law and that you were above it all or something along those lines.
You said that? Oh, I don't really remember.
It's all in the recorder. Don't worry.
If that's true, I'm not able to cover for you at all. You're going to be relieved of duty immediately. What the hell? How dare you do that? This is worse than an M. Night Shyamalan movie twist.
Seriously, imagine this going viral on the internet.
You're definitely fired, Steven. But please don't do that. No, I cannot let this go on. I can't cover for you at all. You're definitely going to be fired. Please don't fire me! Anything but that! I'll take a demotion or a transfer or a little anything except getting fired! Please don't fire me!
I'm not gonna let you go after you did all this. Imagine if news of this gets out and civilians know after all this, I just let you go.
I'm sorry! I was pissed at the red sports car that Mr. Allen was driving. That's your reason? You're a complete asshole! Sorry! But no one saw this!
Yeah, you realize that literally every single pedestrian might as well be a news reporter in this day and age?
They're showing it all! Oh, I'm so angry.
Mark, it's only a matter of time before the media starts sniffing around for a story. You need to hold a conference right away and publicly announce that he's being relieved of his duty.
I agree. We need to act quickly.
Sorry, but move anything you already had planned. We need to do this now.
What? I'm seriously gonna be over if you hold a press conference about this.
Yeah, you seriously are donezo.
Please don't! Please forgive me! Use your power as police chief!
I use my power to make sure that police stay in line and do what they're supposed to do. It's not to protect corrupted cops like you. You really seem to misunderstand what it means to protect and serve. Steven, you're fired. You will stay under house arrest until we are able to relieve you of your duty. Afterwards, I held a press conference as police chief and a victim of police brutality, and let them know that I will be putting in efforts to make sure that something like this doesn't happen again. Luckily, Officer Mark helped me out too, so the civilians weren't too upset, but although Steven was looking for a new job, he never could find one because his face was plastered all over the place.
Why? I didn't do anything that bad.
I thought this would be the end of it all, but why do you want to break up with me?
You're the one wrong here. You left me alone.
Cindy, I had to take care of police business. It was a big deal.
Which one is more important, civilian safety or Cindy? Too late. I hate being second in priority.
Wait.
Goodbye.
Cindy! Cindy never answered a call again. I was able to trouble bust an evil man, but I couldn't trouble bust my love. That's the Sage of Alan, a teary-eyed...
So you're sure about this? You want a divorce? Mommy will heal you.
Okay, I've decided. I'm going to live with Mommy.
Okay, I win. The loser wife gets to get a divorce and get the hell out. I suppose we're done here then.
Mommy, here's my pay stub.
You're kidding, right? What the hell are you doing? That's not good enough. What? But Mike seems to really love my cooking all the time. That's just because he's a kind soul, obviously. Mike is so kind to you. You realize how much he's spoiling you, right? What? How could you do that? My baby Mike is not going to eat this terrible food. You're trying to kill my lovely son. That's going too far. I've been trying to make all this food considering his nutritional balance. What is that attitude? Are you saying that I'm not doing that? Huh? I didn't say such a thing. If you want to continue staying with Mike from now on, then you better not go against me. I raised that boy all on my own. You're never going to reach the level of trust that we have for each other. What? Oh, and Miss Melanie. Yes? You need to start wearing sexier underwear. What is with that weird underwear? You look like you got from the sale rack at Walmart. You're checking that too? You're going a little too far. That's why you couldn't have a boy. You better understand a little bit, you useless woman. She's so mean. Wow. Hello, Mikey boy. Perfect. Listen to Mike.
Mommy, open up!
I'm coming, my sweetie pie. My name is Melanie. I started living with my husband and his mom about 2 months ago, with my lovely daughter, Susan. I'm a stay-at-home wife. It's insane how much Daddy loves on Grandma. You think so too, huh? I want you to stop Grandma's insanity, Mom. I'm going to have to end up dealing with her bully. Oh, your hands are so cold, Mikey boy. Oh no! Run! Oh my God, they're holding hands like they're dating or something. I'm so glad that Susan ran away before she saw that. There was a reset button for life. I don't think I'd marry Mike again. We met pretty abruptly. One day my friend said she was out having fun drinking, so I headed over to drink with her. He was there. I knew immediately that this was a setup, but I was already there, and it was a matchmaking party. Maybe it's some kind of young people energy, but while everyone was popping off, I was just quiet and kept to myself. Mike was doing the same thing, so I still remember thinking, man, there are people like me too. I was attracted to him because he wasn't so forward and super laid back, but I see. I didn't expect his mom to be such a twist. I should have thought twice before agreeing to live with her, but before we started living together, she was a wonderful person and I was fooled by that.
Huh? Mommy, where's my food?
Oh, food. Miss Melanie has been doing nothing, so we don't have any food.
What? How could you do that, Melanie?
Seriously, how could she? I've warned her several times. That's a lie. I made food, but she threw it all away.
Mommy would never do such a thing! Don't blame Mommy just because you were lazy!
I'm not lying. It's okay, Mikey boy. I don't mind how she is. You chose her, so I'll deal with it.
I'm sorry, Mommy!
Don't worry, sweetie. Give me a hug.
Yeah!
Disgusting. I'm honestly grossed out beyond belief. I think I might vomit. Never seen something so disgusting in my life. I should just take my glasses off. Well, we've got no dinner here, so let's just get food with just us, huh?
Yay! It's a date! It's a mommy date!
It was like watching two lovers walk away. I didn't even want to say anything if Susan wasn't around. I would have already asked to get a divorce, but then I saw something I really didn't want to see. Phew. I think I might have bought a little too much.
No, I don't want to.
Susan, she sounds like she's really upset. Maybe she's having a fight with her friend.
I don't want to wear this stupid shirt.
Shut up and wear it. If you don't act like me, then your daddy is going to hate you.
This clothing is going to make people think that I'm absolutely insane. And it stinks. What is this smell? It smells like apricots or something.
Excuse me? You really are that rotten bitch's child.
Whoa!
You're such an ugly and useless grandchild. I don't want you.
Mommy, save me!
Stop fighting. Ugh, damn it. Melanie?
How dare you try to lay your hands on your own grandchild?
Shut up. Mikey boy is the law here, and he listens to me, so I'm the law.
I'm not going to just shut up and watch idly as you act like a tyrant. It's one thing if you do it to me, it's another thing to be violent towards Susan. I'm going to divorce Mikey, too.
Uh-huh. Divorce?
Of course, Susan is my adorable child.
Uh-huh. Divorce, right?
I don't care how many times you say it. I'm not going to let this fly. If you're not going to stop this, I'm going to take Susan and get out of here. Which means I'm going to get a divorce.
Divorce? No. I don't want a divorce.
And you need to stop your mother right now.
What is that attitude? You act like I'm some crazy senile woman.
You're trying to force Susan to wear that stupid shirt. What would you call that?
I'm trying to protect Susan.
What? I don't understand.
Mikey boy loves me.
Yeah.
So we need to make Susan like me. That's how everyone stays happy, right, Mikey? You think so too?
In other words, Susan is gonna be a mini mommy?
Yeah.
I think that's great. I like that too.
See? So what I'm doing is justice and great.
I don't trust anyone who claims that they are justice. Whatever, Susan says that she doesn't like it, so you shouldn't force it.
Susan's only disliking it because she's a dumb bitch like you.
Stop talking bad about Susan. I don't care what you say. I'm not going to budge. Mr. Mike, if you don't want to be separated with Susan and I, you need to talk to your mother right away.
I can't do that.
Then you're saying you're okay with a divorce?
I don't want that either.
It's fine. Just dump this trashy bitch.
But then I can't see Melanie or Susan.
Mikey boy, it's just going to be a split second time, and Mommy will heal your wounds.
This is seriously disgusting.
I'll find another woman for you too. A woman that listens to Mommy, that looks like Mommy, and a woman who can produce a boy for you.
You can do that?
Of course I can. Trust Mommy.
Okay, I decided then. I'm going to live with Mommy.
All right, I win. Your child is ugly too. You're a horrible wife, and your kid is shit too. So get a divorce and leave. Mikey boy, she's old news now. You're going to live with Mommy from now on.
Yeah! Oh yeah, by the way, today was payday, so I brought you a present.
Wow, you're such a kind boy.
Here you go.
What? Does this look good on Mommy?
Yeah, it looks great on you, Mommy.
Really? It's not too much?
Not at all. You look so young and you're so pretty.
Thank you for always taking great care of me, Mikey. But this was expensive, wasn't it?
It's okay. It was only like $900.
Oh, wow.
Anyway, we're done here, right? Let's go, Susan.
Yes, I'm ready whenever.
It's a little sudden, so we might live in a hotel for a little bit.
I don't care. It's a million times better than being here.
You really have the savings to live in a hotel?
Don't worry, I have some saved up.
You're looking for the shared wealth, right? How disgusting. And totally horrible. Who do you think allowed you to live in such a lavish life? It's all thanks to Mikey boy, right?
Oh, not at all.
Huh?
Sounds like you're very ignorant. Once Mom leaves, you can't even live here.
We're getting a divorce, so let's just leave it alone.
What? What are you talking about? Hey, Mikey boy.
Yeah?
You said it was your payday, right?
Yeah!
Can I see your paycheck?
Yeah! Here you go!
You're kidding. Miss Melanie, what the hell is this? $1,500?
What do you mean? It's his paycheck.
Yeah, what the hell? How are we even paying for this expensive place with $1,500 a month?
Oh, I was paying for it with my passive income.
What?
Yeah, my great-grandfather owns a pretty valuable piece of land in the city. I have the rights to it now and run a parking lot on it. I think I make $10,000 a month after taxes.
What? So who's paying for the apartment?
Oh, I was. And I'm going to terminate the contract now, so I think you two should gather your things soon.
You can't live here on $1,500 a month.
What? Hang on, I thought Mikey boy was paying for this.
Mike was giving you all of his paycheck. I mean, it's not a bad thing to take care of your mom, so I didn't say anything.
Is that true, Mikey boy?
Yeah!
No, not yeah. How the hell were you planning on living with Mommy?
Huh? You'll do something about it, right, Mommy?
What are you talking about, Mikey? I'm retired already. I can't start working on now. I thought you had money, so
I only make $1,500 a month. I can't support us.
how can you be so irresponsible?
You're the irresponsible one. You said you would handle it all, Mommy.
You guys are already fighting. Oh, you're gonna have to pay for all the debt that Mike has too now, so you should probably figure out that before arguing.
What? Debt?
Yeah, that really big pot in the living room? Mike impulse purchased that and it cost about $30,000.
30,000.
Yeah, Melanie is rich, so I figured it's fine.
Yeah, apparently he thought that just leaving it sitting in the room would make you happy. It was pretty expensive though, so I made it so that I'd make payments every month. $1,000 a month, by the way. Mike is gonna have to pay for that from now on.
Which means $1,500 minus $1,000, $300 for rent at the new place, $100 for utilities, $200 for phone bills, $300 or so for food for 2 people. We're at negative $400 a month.
Huh, actually not as bad as I thought. I think if you work and use your pension, you might be able to survive.
I can't do that. I'm too old for that. I can't work now. I need to save my money.
I see. Well, crying about it won't do anything.
Please, Melanie, I need you two to live together with me.
No thanks. You've bullied me and abused my daughter. And having a husband that can't decide anything on his own? Yeah, I'm pretty much done with you two. It's pretty much impossible once a woman's uninterested to bring her back in. You should understand as a woman.
Please, I need you to rethink this.
No, please go find a woman who's like Mommy and will produce a son.
That's just,
What? Those were literally your words.
I take it back. So please, I'll take it back. I'll reconsider what I think about you.
Are you still saying you're going to judge me?
It was just a habit.
Habit? No, that's what you really believe. You're only worried now because you need me financially.
No, that's not true. I understand now the full extent of my folly. You're such a husband-loving, wonderful wife that takes great care of her husband's mom. I'm serious. You have to believe me.
That's all because of money. I'm done with you.
Come on, Susan.
Don't call me by my name like that. It's gross.
You don't want to go away from your lovely grandma or daddy, right? You want to reconsider going bye-bye, right?
Enough! You're so gross. You have no idea how grossed out I am as a child seeing her own father in love with his mother.
Kids can be pretty blunt, Seems like she's been watching for a while.
And today I saw the whole thing turn from disgusting to repulsive. I'm not going to be able to deal with either of you anymore. I say no to this madness.
But, oh, Mike, you need to get Susan's parental rights.
Parental rights?
Yes, we're going to hold Susan hostage to keep Melody here.
I see. Okay, I want rights to Susan.
You complete idiot.
Ah!
You don't just get to vote yourself as to who gets parental rights. I make money, I'm the mother, and I'm significantly more stable socially. I'm going to win.
Mike is a great boy. Who cares about his mother?
Okay, you can make that claim in court then. The fact that you're talking about holding Susan hostage makes you pretty horrible, though.
Then what the hell do I do? You want me to beg like this?
Yeah, there's no point. The whole thing is just a waste of time. We're done. More than anything, it looks like Mike doesn't even understand what he did wrong. Look at him. He went to grab a cup of water, and he's drinking it. There's not a single type of mineral water in the world that would be appropriate for you to be drinking in this situation.
Why are you mad at me? I just listened to what Mommy said.
That's how this whole thing happened, you idiot. If you would just talk to your mother, if you were even a little bit on my side, this never would have happened. You just let others decide everything for you. You're going to regret this for the rest of your life.
Don't say that, Melanie. Come on. Mommy didn't think about what to do, and I'm not exactly good at thinking.
I don't care.
What am I supposed to do from now on?
I don't know. Ask your lovely mummy.
Mommy!
Please forgive me. Please forgive us. Please, if you don't stay, we'll both die. Save us. Please save us. Are you ignoring us?
Ew, it's all over now.
Yes, but I really hope that they just fall off a cliff. I don't feel satisfied if that's the only punishment they get for what they put you through.
I should have sued for child support, but I don't think they would have had the money. Thank you for thinking about me, Susan.
I love you, Mom.
I love you too, sweetie. We went straight to the city office and put in the divorce papers. I thought it'd be trouble busters, but...
That pot is only worth about $3,000.
What? But we bought it for $30,000.
Hear me out. This pot is actually worth $600,000 in some countries.
Huh? Seriously?
Yeah, a certain prince of a certain country is looking for this pot.
I see.
What do you say? Want me to go sell it for you?
Please do that.
Thank you. I'll need $10,000 for services, $5K for travel expenses, $10,000 for negotiation fees, $500 for other expenses, a total of $25.5K, please. Huh? You're gonna take money from us? Well, we're struggling for money. This is a business. The negotiation will definitely go well. You'll even have a little money left over after you pay me. Okay, let's make your mom happy. This is just our secret, okay? Okay, but I don't have much on me. It's fine. Just go borrow a bunch of money from loan services. But still, don't worry. I'll pay for the little bit that you still need to make up for. I grew up in a single mother household. I understand how you feel about your mom. Thank you!
Apparently he fell for a really obvious scam, and now they're in debt for the remaining $25,000 of the pot, and the $25,000 in loans they took out. Now it wasn't even enough if his mother worked. You're the dumbest human on the planet!
I'm sorry! Melanie, save me!
They were going to live a life permanently in debt. Sucks. It's wonderful that you wanted to take care of your mom, but everything in consideration, you need to look after your family, too. Milena, is that true? Seriously. I'm pregnant with your rich husband's child. I see. Milena, I didn't tell you, but what is it? I'm single. What? Helen must be asleep by now, right?
Yeah, she's usually asleep early. She's busy with work.
Hey, Ethan, what do you think she'd say if she found out about us?
Huh? I think she'd be surprised, but this is our little secret.
Of course I won't tell a soul. You like me, Mr. Ethan?
Of course I do. So please, don't tell anyone, okay?
My name is Helen. I work at an advertisement company. I married my husband Ethan 2 years ago. After we've been married, we always lived in a rented out apartment, but recently we purchased a house and it's currently in the process of being built. We're living a pretty hectic work and private life.
Miss Helen, it's not fair.
What's not fair? You live in this fancy new mansion and your husband is amazing. On top of that, you live in the Bay Area. There's so many women who would kill to be in your position. That's not true. That's just what people see. I have some things I struggle with too. Are you sure? It doesn't look like that at all from where I stand. You should give me something too. What are you talking about? I'm more jealous of you from my perspective. You're cute and fancy and basically the office idol. Oh, come on. That's not true. If I were a man, I'd fall for a girl like you. Oh, really? I mean, I was pretty popular from when I was in school. I see. Yeah, but I really want to be loved by a single man already. You're thinking about marriage already then? Yeah, I want someone like Ethan, you know, someone reliable. Uh-huh, you think he's reliable?
I'm not the kind of man you think I am.
You're so good looking and in shape, and you built a house in the Bay Area.
It's thanks to Helen that I was able to build this new place anyway. There was no way that I could build this place on my own.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. Miss Helen seems very intelligent. She's a very good judge of character, and she remembers everything that I tell her. And she's always very honest towards everyone she deals with. She's like a super career woman. You think so? We welcomed Milena to our company as a temporary employee, and she was going to be welcomed into our company as a formal employee next year. To have an open line of communication, I try to get along with her, but... Me, on the other hand, I'm just a clumsy loser. I always make mistakes, and I'm always causing trouble for Miss Helen and getting in trouble.
You don't have to worry about it. It's cute and one of the nice things about you. Besides, Helen knows that you work hard.
What? I can't believe you call me cute like that. I'm not cute at all. I admire strong women like Miss Helen. Being around her makes me feel like she's maybe kissing my ass. I can never really relax. Hello? Oh, Miss Helen, it's Milena. Milena, you're out sick today, right? Are you okay? What's about that? I don't think that I'm going to feel better anytime soon. What? Are you okay? Did you go to the hospital? I went to the hospital, but it's not like I need to stay or anything. I see. If there's something that I can help you out with, just let me know. I'll do whatever I can to help out. It's totally okay. You sure? Anyway, you're not able to get pregnant, are you? What? No, I heard from Ethan. You two can't conceive, right? Yeah, but you're pretty carefree, aren't you? You should consider your age and think about it again. You should start going to the hospital instead of going to work. Yeah, sure, I'll think about it. See ya. Oh, what's up with Milena? She's acting so different than usual.
Miss Helen, the conference is starting.
Oh yeah, I'm heading over now. I was a little concerned about Milena's call, but I couldn't think about it because I was too busy. Milena, what's wrong? Hello, Miss Helen. Yeah, it's been a minute. Come on in. Thank you. I'm glad you seem good. What's up? Something to do with work? Nope, I came to talk to you about something else today. Oh, what is it? Is something wrong? I have something to report to you. Report? Yeah, it's very important. I'm pregnant. Huh? Pregnant? Yeah, see, my stomach is kind of bulging out too. I'm stable now, and the doctor said that things are going well for me. That's why I figured I'd come say hello to you. Really? I didn't know that. Congratulations. Thanks. So that's not all I have to report. Oh, okay. It's about the father. Uh-huh. The father is Ethan. Ethan as in... You mean like Ethan? Yeah. No way. That's hilarious. You're so funny. What other Ethan would I be talking about? There are none. Come on, don't look so surprised like that. You're seriously making me laugh. You really didn't know? You're so slow. You know, they say that women who work lose their appeal, but apparently they lose their sense of trust too. Milena, are you sure about that? Seriously, I'm pregnant with the child of a rich husband. Remember the first time I went to your house? Didn't you think that I got along well with Ethan? I guess you wouldn't understand. Well, we've been close like that for almost a year now. Ethan wanted a girl like me who was cute and likable, not a woman like you who's all uptight. I really like him because he's reliable and does his job well, so we really hit it off. And we just kind of got each other off, if you know what I mean. Who wants a wife who can't get pregnant anyway? So yeah, I didn't come here to hang out with you. Sorry, I came here to spend time with Ethan and have a little love. You always fall asleep so early. We had so much fun. Oh, and that sofa is our sofa now. He works at an overseas company and he's so busy, but when I say please come over, he just comes over. And now here's proof of our love. I wasn't going to tell you since, you know, you're still his wife. I gotta tell you, you know? That's why I came here to report to you. I see. Milena, I didn't tell you, but I'm single. What? I got a divorce from Ethan about a month ago. He didn't tell you? Oh, what did he... Maybe he did say something like that. Wait, you know, he's overseas because of something for his job, so I haven't been able to talk to him. Overseas, huh? Yeah, once he gets back, we're going to live in the same house. Whatever. Can you just go home for today? I have a lot I need to think about alone. Okay, I'm sure there's a lot you have to organize since you just got a divorce, but you better pack your stuff and get out. I don't want to have to throw out your stuff. So yeah, bye. I can't believe he was having an affair with Milena. I just divorced him, so I still had feelings for him, but I didn't expect to find out about his affair like this. Now I had no remorse or regret at all. Right now, all I could think about was that they've had a relationship like that behind my back for a long time now. They were doing things while I wasn't around and making fun of me. I really am stupid. Then I started feeling it all change into something else. Something different. Anger. I'm never going to forgive them. Troublebusters. Maybe. Miss Helen, what are you doing here? Have you not cleaned out your stuff yet? What are you doing here? Well, I'm supposed to meet up with Ethan here. Is Ethan here? No. I see. He must be out for now. Whatever. I'll be waiting, so get out of the way. You're not coming into my house. What? Miss Helen, you've already got a divorce. How long are you going to keep pretending like you're special and important? This is my house now. The ex-wife needs to get the hell out. You really didn't hear anything, did you? What are you talking about? Milena, you've made a serious mistake. What? A mistake or a misunderstanding. Huh? This is my house. What are you talking about? I know that you're surprised because of this whole thing and it's probably made you a little confused. Or maybe it's this complex that another woman stole your man. Nope. You may not believe me, but this is my house. I bought it. No way! Ethan said that he bought this house. He said that he wanted to live here with me. That's why I came here when he was coming back. Besides, there's no way that you could buy a house this nice. What do you mean by that? Miss Helen, you need to stop lying just because you're jealous. There's no way that you're rich enough to buy a house this big. The only explanation is that Ethan bought this house. Milena, you need to wake up. What? This house wasn't bought in his name and he hasn't spent a single penny in buying this house. No, wait, I think I get it now. Huh? You almost had me. I'm sure you just convinced Ethan to give this house to you, right? You've always been that kind of person, haven't you? You've always pretended like your thought and logic was the best thing ever and then kept pushing your opinion onto people. You did that this time too, right? I'm sure the kind Ethan just folded and caved to your will. Oh, wait, Milena. I'm never going to let that happen. This is our brand new house. Give it back. Milena, I'm going to tell you right now, you're being played by Ethan. Stop, that's not true. I'll tell you since Ethan won't. This is the truth, so listen to me. Ethan got fired from his company as soon as we got married. He had a serious gambling addiction and was chewed out by his boss before he got into a fight with him. Then he quit his job. After that, he's just been working part-time. Part-time? Yeah, he makes $500 a month, so Ethan has no money and he's never been rich. But he never said that, and he said he was rich. Wait, maybe he didn't. But he wore a nice watch, and he bought me a present. A nice bag, and it was a present for my birthday. I'm sure he wanted to show off to you. I don't believe it. I've gotten every single man I've ever gone for, so there's no way I would be fooled. I don't want to cover for Ethan, but just so you know, I don't think he was going to fool you in the beginning, but you two got closer, so one lie led to another, and then he was in too deep to say anything.
That's a lie.
Think about it. Did he tell you about our divorce? That's just because he was trying to run away from you. Because if he was really thinking about you, then he would have told you the second he got a divorce. But instead, he's been pretending to be overseas. I'm sure he's probably just waiting for you to forget about him.
So he ran away from me?
Yeah, exactly. Also, one more thing. There's something that you need to know.
Oh, what is it?
You know, you'll find out eventually, but the reason that I got a divorce from Ethan is because he had an affair.
An affair? With me?
Nope, someone else.
What? What do you mean?
When you'd taken off work for the longest time, I found out about his affair. He said he'd been with her for over a year, too. Completely the same time as you.
But...
Ethan's just been living like a caveman, basing his decisions on his lizard brain. He knew that if he divorced me, things would just be over, so when we were going to get a divorce, we got in a really big fight.
Please don't divorce me!
Yeah, you don't find a stable job, you always gamble, and then you go and have an affair. How am I not supposed to divorce you?
Please, I won't ever do it again, and I'll find a job. I'll only gamble a little, so please don't abandon me.
You've been saying the same thing over and over. I'm done. I'm not that good of a person.
Ellen!
I'm going to start moving and filing for divorce. I think if this goes to court, you're going to find yourself in a world of pain, so we should just end things quickly.
But if I don't have you, I can't survive!
Then why did you have an affair?
Where is Ethan right now? I can't believe it till I hear from him.
Yeah, I don't blame you. There's a lot going to be coming up with your pregnancy, so you should talk to him. He lives in an apartment that costs about $200 a month to live in.
200?
Yeah, a small apartment. He took half the furniture because of our divorce, but... Oh yeah, that sofa that you were talking about too. Apparently it didn't fit in his apartment, so he sold it at the pawn shop. You should go check on how he's doing.
The Ethan I know lives in a $200 a month apartment? There's no way. Please tell me you're lying.
Nope, this is all the truth.
Ugh.
Pains me to see you waiting for Ethan like this, so I've only told you the truth.
You mean you've been paying for him this whole time? The rent and everything for that fancy house? Cost of living?
Yes.
And you bought this house?
Yes.
How much do you make?
Enough. My company works well and rewards people who do good work. I worked a little too hard, so I was told that I wasn't attractive as a woman, though.
But...
You work in the same company. We have great benefits for expecting mothers, so you got this, girl.
But I thought I could get married to a rich guy, so I quit.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Why? Why does this have to happen to me? I've been having a great time with men. I thought I finally found myself a rich man. I thought I could be a stay-at-home wife with my adorable kid in my huge house.
I completely expected Milena to show up to the new house. I told her about all of the lies that Ethan was saying, and I'm sure this was the wake-up call she needed. Of course, I still couldn't really bring myself to feel bad for her, so I sued her. Him, and his other mistress. I feel so much better now. Because of the divorce, Ethan was now poor. Milena, who was part of a great company, was now jobless. I think $10,000 for them was pretty expensive, but suits them.
Damn it! I lost all my savings!
Why do I have to pay too?
I guess I'll use the money I got from them towards the mortgage. You might be wondering what happened to them afterwards. Apparently, Milena got competitive with the other mistress.
I'm pregnant with your child. You need to break up with that other hoe and marry me.
Uh-huh.
She found out where Ethan was hiding and basically forced him to get married. She started living with him in that tiny little apartment, but then Ethan got tired of it. Apparently, Ethan couldn't handle living in this tiny apartment and started gambling again. He was constantly irritated and eventually turned into an abusive husband.
You piece of shit woman! Get the hell out!
It's so mean.
Milena still had her child, and the two were deemed as unsuitable parents, so the child is now being raised at Milena's parents' house. I, on the other hand, having divorced a leech of a husband, have been living a pretty great life now. Who knew that with a good private life comes a good work life? I was promoted and got a raise, so I really need to choose my next partner carefully.
It's about my mother.
Don't tell me that you want her to move in with us.
That's not happening, Melanie.
How about you move out and go live with her?
You two don't get it. This family's dead to me.
What? Melanie, how much salt did you put in here? Are you trying to kill me?
I'm sorry about that. That was not my intention at all.
I wish that my son had married someone like our next door neighbor. She has 3 kids, such a great wife to her family.
I guess Melanie and I aren't a good fit.
Have you given divorce a thought? It's not too late to find yourself a better wife. Melanie, if you have time to waste on those drawings of yours, I suggest that you make some time to produce offspring too.
Ugh. My name is Melanie, and I've been married to my husband, Ken, for 5 years now. We live with his mother, and she's not very nice to me. Ken knows this, but he won't do anything to help me. We've been trying to have children, but have been unsuccessful up until now, and it was stressing me out. Another thing that was worrying me was that my own mother was starting to show symptoms of dementia. I'm gonna go visit my father's grave.
Well, come home as soon as you're done.
I might be spending a few days with my mother. She's not feeling well, and I want to take care of her.
Whatever. Just get back as soon as you can.
Okay. My mother might have dementia. I'm taking her to the hospital so that she can get some tests run. I'll come home as soon as I can.
Dementia? I want nothing to do with that.
What?
Same here. You deal with it on your own.
Ken, she's my mother. How can you be so cold to her?
But I'm not related to her. I feel nothing for her.
Did you know that in the past, brides left their parents thinking that she would never see them again?
Don't you remember how helpful she was when we built this house? How can you say that?
That's besides the point, Melanie. Now that you're married to Ken, you're a part of this family. You need to prioritize us over your mother.
Oh, your mom is already in a wheelchair. If she has dementia too, what does she have to look forward to in life?
Ken, stop being so cruel. She's my mother and I care for her very much.
Whatever. You can go see your mother now.
Yes, I'm leaving. I'm glad that the weather was so nice today. It was a good time to visit Father's grave.
Yes, I agree.
You have a reservation at the hospital. We need to make our way after lunch.
Why do I need to go to the hospital?
Remember I told you that we need you to go for a checkup? You're showing early signs of dementia, and I'm worried.
Oh, I don't seem to remember.
She's so forgetful these days. As I predicted, my mother had dementia. I knew that I need to be close to my mother to take care of her, but I was afraid that Ken and his mother wouldn't be so understanding.
Melanie, the soup you made tonight doesn't taste like anything. When are you gonna learn to make decent meals?
There's something that I need to discuss with you both.
What is it? Don't tell me that you're going to ask me to start preparing all of our meals. If that's what you're going to ask me, the answer is no. Cooking is your responsibility. You need to learn how to cook. I'm not going to be around forever.
Actually, it's not that. It's about my mother.
Don't tell me that you want her to move in with us.
That's not happening, Melanie.
She's already in a wheelchair and has now been diagnosed with dementia. I can't let her live by herself. It's too dangerous, and there's plenty of room here. I can have her dine separately, and it'll be like she's not even here.
This is my house, and I don't want your mother living with us. She's practically a stranger to me.
Well, my mother and I can share a room. That way, we won't be using up too much space.
So you're going to sleep with your mother and leave me all alone? No way. That's not happening.
She's my mother, and I'm worried about her. If you're not going to let her live with us, I'm going to have to stay with her from time to time.
If you don't stop harassing us about this, I'm going to divorce you.
How can you say that, Ken?
Melanie, you're Ken's wife. Your main concern should be about keeping him happy. I wouldn't feel safe around your mother if she has dementia. She's not welcome at this house anymore.
There's plenty of room here and there, some rooms that we don't even use.
That's besides the point. I wouldn't feel comfortable in my own home if your mother lived here with us.
Ever since my father passed away, my mother has been living by herself. I'm an only child in her only family.
If I knew that you were going to do this, I would have never married you.
I agreed to live with your mother. Why can't you do the same for me?
Let's change the subject. As long as my mother doesn't agree, I can't say yes either.
Listen to Ken. He's your husband. He knows what's right for this family. Stop being so selfish. You're not being a good wife to Ken right now.
Will you at least let me stay with my mother from time to time?
We need you here. I don't want to talk about this anymore. We plan on having kids soon. You won't be able to take care of both your children and mother at the same time.
I can take care of my family. That won't be a problem. I didn't like my mother-in-law, but I still made the effort to get along with her. But she made it almost impossible for me because she was always so mean to me.
If you're so desperate to have your mother live with us, I might allow it if you get down on your knees and beg.
What?
Mom, even if she got down on her knees and begged, I still wouldn't want to live with her mother. I don't want her in our house. She's gonna get confused and poo in the wrong place. I can't have that.
Because of all this unpleasant talk, this mediocre food tastes worse than usual.
Do you want to go grab a bite at a restaurant?
Melanie, please do something about all this food.
I can't believe those two. I won't forgive them for their behavior. I don't want to be a part of this stupid family anymore. I'm the only one that can protect and take care of my mother. I'm gonna trouble Buster Ken and his mother. I'm home.
Thank you for having me. What?
Melanie, what's going on here?
Melanie, I asked you not to bring your mother here. She's not welcome here.
How could you go against our wishes like this?
I need to take my mother to the hospital today, but I forgot my smartphone. I came to get it, that's all. We'll be out of your hair soon.
Does this mean that anytime your mother needs to go to the hospital, you're going to accompany her?
That's right. I still get all the housework done, so I don't see how that would be a problem.
You're not paying for hospital fees, are you?
I am, but with my own money. I make money by making those drawings that you detest so much.
I don't believe that you can make decent money with those drawings. You must be using some of Ken's money too. Why can't you put your mother in an institution?
This is my mother we're talking about. I'll decide what's best for her. And don't you realize that it costs even more money to put her in an institution? Are you willing to pay for it?
Of course not. Why in the world would we do that?
Then stop complaining to me.
We just don't think it's fair that you're prioritizing your mother over us. You're my wife. Your main priority should be me and my mother. Can't you use the money that you inherited from your father to pay for an institution for your mother?
I'm holding onto the money for an actual emergency. I can take care of my mother now.
You shouldn't be wasting your inheritance on your mother.
Good point. I agree.
Your mother only has a few good years left. She should be thankful that her daughter lives nearby.
Why won't you let me take care of my own mother? Ken, if this were happening to your own mother, you'd be more concerned.
Melanie, we're only being honest. No need to get so angry.
How about you move out and go live with her then? I bet you won't do it though. You don't have the guts.
Ken, I think that was a mistake for you to get married to Melanie. She can't even produce any offspring. How useless. It won't matter to Ken even if you two get divorced because he's a catch, but I can't say the same for you. I know that Ken can find himself a new wife in no time.
I'm okay with that, but in that case, I need you to pay me back what you owe me. It's the least that you can do for me.
What are you talking about?
Remember when?
Is everything all right? Let me be frank, we have no intention of taking care of you. Wait, lazy people get dementia.
What?
If your life was full of excitement, your brain would remain young and healthy.
Stop it! I couldn't believe the words coming out of my mother-in-law's mouth.
Now leave, we never want to see you again.
That's right. You can go now.
We will. You two don't get it. This family is dead to me.
You're not gonna be able to live without my financial support. If you apologize to me now and promise me that your mother won't be bothering us anymore, I'll forgive you.
No thank you. I'm moving out for good.
Are you sure about this? This is your last chance.
You're both gonna regret this.
What? I don't think so. You're the one that's going to have a problem paying for your living expenses. You're going to miss living with us. Why are you so horrible to my daughter? She's been nothing but good to you. Melanie, you don't need to put up with this.
I won't anymore. Let's go, Mom.
I wanted you to have a happy marriage. It's normal for the wife to listen to her husband after they're married. I think that you should have raised Melanie more properly so she grew up with some sense and manners. You want to talk. Look at the way Ken is treating Melanie. He has no respect for her.
You're going to forget that this conversation even took place, so what's the point in talking about this?
How can you be so rude?
My mother may have dementia, but her symptoms are mild. Stop treating my mother like she's insane.
If that's the case, you really need to take care of her. Who's going to take care of this house after you move out?
I'm not your housekeeper.
Seeing that your mother is fine, we won't allow you to move out.
You're the one that's been pressuring me to move out. You're not making any sense.
We were only joking, Melanie. We didn't think that you would take it seriously and actually try to move out.
I don't care if it was a joke or not. I'm moving out and I'm not changing my mind about this.
Ken, let her leave. We can go on without her.
I guess you're right, Mom. Good riddance if you ask me.
Melanie, go pack up your things.
I've already done that. There wasn't much here that belonged to me, which made me realize that this really wasn't my home.
Well, goodbye then, Melanie. We never want to see you again. Melanie, I'm so sorry about this. This is all my fault.
This isn't your fault, Mom. If anything, I'm thankful that you gave me a reason to leave that dreadful house.
I did always think that Ken and his mother were odd, but I didn't think they were mean too. I should have never let you marry Ken. You wouldn't have had to go through all of this if you hadn't.
I should have known better than to marry someone like Ken. I told myself that I would do everything in my power to protect my mother. She took care of me all these years, now it was my turn to take care of her. Troublebusters! I wonder who this letter is from.
Sign these divorce papers and submit them ASAP. I never want to see you again.
What an asshole. Well, he's getting the punishment that he deserves. I can't wait to get divorced from him. That's all for today. If you have any illustration requests, please send them to me. That was a good session. Mom, you're so smart for suggesting that I put up my drawings on YouTube, and I'm glad that your dementia isn't getting worse.
I love watching YouTube videos, and I knew that the audience would love seeing you work on your illustrations.
Since I opened my YouTube channel, I had a steady flow of new users, and I'm having so much fun making the videos. Yes?
Melanie, what were you thinking?
What are you talking about?
I received the documents you sent me. What is going on?
If you read the documents, you'll know.
I'm coming over now to discuss this.
We've been expecting you. Please come in.
What is it that you want to talk to us about?
Your place is much nicer than we expected.
My mother likes to collect sculptures. They're beautiful, aren't they? You never came here the whole time that we were married.
Even when my husband passed away, you two didn't bother to come to his funeral.
What is this? An interrogation? More importantly, why are you evicting us from our home?
Did you not read the documents that I sent you? We were putting the house up for sale.
What gives you the right to do that? Where are we supposed to live?
Why don't we take this opportunity to talk about the division of our assets?
Division of assets? You must be joking. There's nothing to split between us.
Huh?
I left you in charge of our money. Where did it all go? Did you spend it? Were you lying about making money off of your illustrations?
Melanie, you have a lot of explaining to do. Where did all of my money go?
Ken, you were smart to divorce this woman. She's a fraud.
What would you like to know? I haven't done anything wrong.
Oh?
I gave all the money I earned to your mother.
Huh?
Don't you remember asking me for a monthly allowance? You said that you would kick me out of the house if I didn't give you the money.
I had no idea.
Your mother's a gambling addict.
You promised me that you wouldn't tell Ken about this. But that doesn't explain why our money is gone. Don't try to change the subject.
I'm not. This is one of the reasons why there's no money left.
Well, get on with it. We don't have all the time in the world.
The other reason is because I've been using the money to pay back Ken's debts.
Debts? What are you talking about? Ken, what did you need all the money for?
Well,
He didn't want you to know this, but before we got married, Ken also had a gambling problem and he went into debt because of it.
Is this true, Ken?
Melanie, that was not your secret to tell.
Well, you both asked me why the money was gone and I had to explain myself.
But shouldn't there be some money left over even after the debt payments?
You borrowed $80,000. That is a lot of money.
Was it that much?
Yes. If I only paid back small amounts each month, it would take me forever to pay back your loan. And because you weren't able to pay back the loan before we got married, your name is now on the blacklist.
Oh,
You're on the blacklist?
So, to answer your question, I used the money to pay off your debts as quickly as possible. I was using my own earnings for living expenses. Since your mother was using my money for gambling as well, we didn't have a very comfortable life, but oh well. So I'm sure you can understand why we have no savings. You still have debts amounting to $30,000, but I paid more than half of the original amount. I'll leave the rest to you.
$30,000. But Ken would get half of the rights to the house, right? Once you sell it, he's entitled to half of the profits. We can use that money to pay off his remaining debts.
that's a great idea, Mom.
Actually, that won't work.
Huh?
My mother purchased that house, and so she's a rightful owner.
I had no idea. So the house isn't even Ken's then?
This is the first time I'm hearing about this.
Well, since Ken is on the blacklist, we couldn't get a mortgage. That's why my mother offered to buy our house for us.
Oh, but I'm sure that he was the one that paid for the house, so technically it's his, right?
No, he's in debt for gambling. He doesn't have the money to buy a house. I did mention all this to Ken when my mother bought us the house, but I guess he wasn't paying any attention.
Ken, do you remember?
Actually, I don't.
I was planning on paying back my mother for the house eventually, but I had to pay off your debts first, so I hadn't gotten around to it yet. That's why I decided to sell the house. If you look at the documents carefully, you'll see that you both signed and agreed to pay back my mother.
I'm sorry to remember, actually.
You didn't seem too interested in the details as long as you got to live in that house. I only bought that house for Melanie, and now that she's no longer living here, there's no reason for me to keep it.
Well, could you hold off on selling the house? We'll have nowhere to live.
I don't think so. When I asked if my mother could move in with us, you both said no. I'm not going to help either of you out. You have 1 month to look for a new place to live. After that, you can live on the streets if you want to.
1 month? That's crazy, Melanie. We need more time.
That's right, Melanie. You need to give us more time.
I don't have to do anything. You kicked me out first, remember? Now it's your turn.
Please don't do this.
You have no right to ask me for favors. This is your punishment for mistreating my mother and I.
Will you let us stay with you until we find a new place to live in?
You have plenty of room, so I'm sure that it won't be a problem.
That's not possible. You two are not welcome here. You should have shown me kindness when I asked for help regarding my mother. Besides, you said that you didn't want to live under the same roof as my mother.
We feel differently now.
Well, I don't care. Now, if you two would be so kind to leave our home.
We used to be your family. How could you be so cruel?
I can say the same thing right back at you. I'm gonna sue you both for the emotional distress you caused me throughout my marriage.
We did no such thing. You're not going to win your case. Stop making things up.
I have evidence and I already hired a lawyer. He's very optimistic that I'll win.
Melanie, you know that I'm in debt. How can you sue me on top of that?
If you consider how much you made Melanie suffer these past few years, she has every right to sue you.
We also recorded today's conversation.
What?
One more thing. We're selling this house as well, so we wouldn't have been able to accommodate you even if we wanted to.
But why?
My mother has a country house for us to live in, and we're moving there.
We're very excited to start our new lives in the countryside.
How many homes do you own?
My mother likes to invest in real estate. She owns many homes around the country. She has enough savings to last her lifetime. And I recently became a YouTuber and things are going really well for me too.
Well, what about us?
I have no idea, but it's not my problem. We're not family anymore, remember? You told me that you never wanted to see my face again, right? Well, I'll grant you that wish.
Melanie.
I think you should go home and start packing and looking for a new place to live. You don't have much time.
Melanie, please forgive us. We're so sorry.
It's too late for apologies. You should have treated me better. 1 month later, Ken and his mother started to live in their new place. It was a small, shabby one-room apartment. They also paid me alimony. I started my new life with my mother, and we were happier than ever. I was still concerned about her health, but I decided to make the most of our time together. Ken had a difficult time paying back his debt and paying for his living expenses. He didn't earn that much. He called me several times asking me to loan him money, but I said no each time and blocked his number soon after that. Mom, the scenery here is beautiful. All this fresh air feels amazing. I agree. I'm glad that we moved here. I was hoping that spending time in nature would slow down my mother's dementia and we could continue our mother-daughter time for as long as possible. I was glad that I started working as a YouTuber because it is good money and I could work from home. Trouble Busters!